Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today I am going to be enjoying this new White Dwarf. It's issue 456. It's got some new rules in there, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it with me. Oh, very familiar picture by now, the Indomitus picture. Look at those guys beating it out. Let's see, we've got new Warhammer 40,000. Space Marines vs. Necrons battle report. Design notes from the creators. A Warhammer crime short story. Well, that sounds super interesting. And Cities of Sigmar in Warcry. Ooh, fun times today. What nice art. Someone spent a lot of time working on such a nice artwork. Alright, the era Indomitus. Hello again, team. Let's see. We've got, dear White Dwarf, I'd never really gotten to grips with the Warhammer Age of Sigmar until Games Workshop released the Mortal Realms magazine subscription. I am now totally sold, and I'm not only to subscribe but read a huge amount of Age of Sigmar lore as a result. They look so nice. Ooh, graphics. Pretty. Some My Morn Banshees by Darcy Bono. And Mikhail Mitriasik. This graphics. Nice little extra on her base. I like Darcy Bono's icy things. She's done a few. I think she has a YouTube channel too. Check her out for icy stuff. Painting question. The blackest black. That's nice. By Aurelian Shimano. Wow, that's a really active base. Nice. Iron Hands Lieutenant. I like that blackish steel he's got going on. That's a nice take on Jane Czar conversion. I like it. Cool. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, icy. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at that. Look at that. A L'Ariel. Who's did this one? L'Ariel by Gregor Pilarski, the model of the month. Oh boy. Nice. Venusian gray and Ulthuan gray. Her dress is very pretty blue. It's a pure white scar on the extreme highlights. It turned out really nicely. Pretty. Sotek green to create light reflections on the carapace and white. I like the purple highlights in there too. These little pale white flowers look really nice. Ooh, I like you too. What a pretty red you have going. And the blues looks really nice with that red. Some Khorne Berserkers and a Khorne Chaos Dreadnought by Konrad Zielensny. Ooh, I missed you. You're funny. I like you. Slambo. So pretty. Pretty. Ooh, sisters. Some Battle Sisters. Repentia. This basically looks like the addition. Oh, nice temple bases created. Those are nice. Damien Thomasina. Damien is a golden demon winner winning painter, but when he's not entering competition, he's painting new armies like the Sister of Battle Force. It kind of looks like it comes out of the Sisters of Battle collection when they had it, I think. Looks good. Worlds of Warhammer. Worlds of Warhammer delves into the backgrounds of Age of Sigmar and the 41st millennium, looking at how stories are created and legends are born. Dig out your coordinate plotters and proportional dividers, because Phil is talking about maps again. I like maps. Phil Kelly, as the Warhammer Studios senior background writer, Phil is almost permanently, some might say eternally, immersed in the lore of the mortal realms and the 41st millennium. Hello, Phil. Most recently, however, Phil has donned pith helmet, walking boots, and sunglasses, and disappeared into the realm of light to map its every contour. Ooh. Awesome. Huh. It's round. Ooh, Emetrica. I'm going to, my Lumineth are going to be Emetrica, from Emetrica. Cool. The 10 Paradises of Heesh. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Hello, Spasmarins and Necrons. Out of the Indomitus, definitely. Crusaders and Aliens. Designers notes. Faith. Ooh. Ceramite clad by faith protected. And ceramite clad by faith protected. Crusading icon. Purity seals. Purity seal, purity seal, purity seal. Tilting shield feature. Yep, I noticed that. The shield also protects the vulnerable undersuit of the captain's power armor when his sword arm is raised. The gorget. The raised gorget of the suit of power armor protects the wearer's head and neck from incoming attacks. Alright there. 5. The battle helm, based on the design of the Mark III iron helm. Cool. The visor is raised. Relic shield. The captain is reminded of his sacrifice and seeks to emulate his forebear's courage in battle. Wears a battle brother adorned on the shield. Okay. Chapter symbol. Chapter symbol, right. Yeah. There on his shoulder. And the iron halo. This device surrounds the bear with a powerful force field that is impervious to most attacks. And an Aquila adorns the captain's right pauldron, a mark of his rank. Cool. Ooh, designer notes and all of these things. Ooh, the Judiciar. The Judiciar is essentially a holy executioner. He has deliberately removed his right shoulder pad and taken off his surcoat on that side to leave his sword arm free to deliver a decapitating strike. I thought when I first saw it that he had gotten cold and now he started warming up in battle and that's why he took it off. I mean, he clearly had to take it off to swing that thing around. Yeah. Anyway, the hourglass, the tempor mortis, is a traditional symbol of death. It's basically saying your time is up to his enemies. So he just carries it around to say your time is up. I carry around a bomb. The mask over his mouth and nose reinforce the idea that this chaplain preaches his beliefs with actions rather than words. I like him. I like the look of him. Very much so. You know what? I would say this should be a bomb. It's like, oh, he's just carrying an hourglass until he throws it at you and it explodes. That would be very useful. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. It's not. But I'm gonna say it is anyway. Ooh, design for destruction. Oh, it's all the notes about all of the ways that they decided to build this. This is awesome. I'm not going to reveal it all, but I'm going to read some of them. I really like these guys. Let's see. They have hyperphase threshers. Note how the blades are in pristine condition compared to the destroyer itself. This is not only due to the care and maintenance that is lavished upon them by the plasmancers, but also down to the rare alien alloys they are made of. And the Ankh of the Triarch, worn by all Necron warriors, but not constructs who are not considered part of the dynasty. Overcharge socket. A plasma sight can infuse a destroyer with tainted energy through this socket. And you notice that this little thing actually fits into the little socket there, which I thought was quite cute. Driving them into an even greater killing frenzy. Destroyers are deranged killers who go to any lengths to cause great harm and destruction. The Scorpic destroyers have their bodies modified with a third leg that enables them to scuttle into battle faster. Okay, very cute. Scarab mass worms, Scorpic destroyers, Necron with cosplayers, Plasmancer, and Crypto Thralls. Ah, the color scheme. Nice. Pretty. That turned out pretty. Quite pretty. Pretty. Assume this is what? Classic. Oh. Echoes from the Warp. This month, Robin talks about creating the latest and greatest edition of Warhammer 40,000. Hello, Robin. As the Warhammer Studios senior games developer for Warhammer 40,000, Robin Crudis, is the rules servitor Sigma 7 pattern gamma grade responsible for the latest edition of the game. Apparently, he started painting lots of Space Marine vehicles in a red and yellow quartered color scheme. Something to do with the new rules, perhaps? Make playing Warhammer more structured. Make Warhammer 40k play more quickly. Make Warhammer 40k more dynamic. Make 40k battles scalable and playable on a dining table. Make Howling Griffins the preeminent faction in the first millennium. Cute. Echoes from the Warp. Oh, it goes into all of into more details. Cute. The Edge of Silence. Oh, it's a battle report. Let's skip over the battle report. It goes from the writers. Not only does this weighty tome contain the rules for the game, a wealth of beautiful art and stunning photography, but it also is the cornerstone of the game's setting and background. Oh, he's talking about the Warhammer 40k core rulebook with this lovely artwork. I wonder if they say who did the artwork. Andy Clark. Hello, Andy. Andy has been working at Games Workshop for just over 8 years, which means he is now a well-established part of the furniture. He had the honor and the associated terror of being the lead background writer for this edition of Warhammer 40k rulebook. He also had just enough time to write this special one-up column all about it. I kind of was hoping to see the artist behind these works. Nice. Celestine and our sisters. From the looks of it. Wow. That guy's just so big, isn't he? Cool. Echoes from the writers. For every challenge, of course, there will also be a really enjoyable opportunity. Getting to deep dive our lore. Going all the way back to year 1 and to write about apocryphal subjects we normally don't get anywhere near? Check. Nice. The background. Yes, I bet it was a lot of fun making up some more stories about it all. Blade Guard, what is this? Oh, it's the fiction. Alright, we'll go ahead and read what it's about, but I won't, Spoil it. In the Basilica of Saint Tassimus, the Scripto Savant, Zax Gadnar is running for his life. Alien monstrosities pursue him, leaving only death in their wake. What Zax needs is a miracle or an angelic intervention. But will it arrive in time? A short story by Callum Davis. Okay. Battles of the Pariah Nexus. The war to restore the Pariah Nexus to imperial rule, conducted principally by battle group Kalidas of Indomitus Crusade Fleet Primus, ground on in a long and costly conflict. Battles were many, the horror nigh indescribable. There's Spasmar at Necrons. Those, your cute little scarabs. Your creepy cute little scarabs. Monoliths in the background. Necrons. Interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Almus Majora Counterpush. Nope. The Demofuge. Oh, it's Ephrail Stern, of course. Yeah, that's right. There's him in the background. Known by some as the Demofuge. I have got to read that book. I've got the book, The Demofuge, and I haven't had a chance to read it. I really want to read it. It looks so great. The comic seems so well done. The Mines of Vertigus. Realms of Battle. Ooh. The Ultramarines have deployed to the world of Vertigus 2, the most recent planet to fall, silent in the Nephilim sector. Not a single life form detected, the world scoured clean of Imperial citizens. Yet the Ultramarines are not alone, as you'll see in this impressive diorama. Nice. Ooh. Oh, what a cool scene. Did they... Wow, what's that from? They made it out of the battle boards? Well, I guess they just made it from several different things. Oh, yeah, look at that. Cool. Nice. Oh, I like this. Cool. As the Ultramarines investigate the dig site and the mines, they are suddenly set upon by a legion of Necrons. Ooh, building the mine. To recreate the mine workings, we built a railway complete with mining carts. Some of them are full of ore and materials, possibly even some blackstone, though the people of Vertigus may not have known what it was when they dug it up. Oh, cool. This was created by... Built and painted by team members Andy Barlow, Adam Cooper, Paul Claridge, and Lewis Collins. For the past few months. The board was inspired by the background in the Edge of Silence booklet that comes in the Indomitus box set. Nice job. That must have been fun and grueling all at the same time. Ooh, the making of it. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Look at all those scarabs. Oh my goodness, the scarabs. Cool. Index Astartes. The home of chapter. Silver Templars. Focus and Fury. The Silver Templars. Ah, there they are. The Silver Templars are heraldry. Chapter organization. Are fully compliant with Robute Gilliman's Codex Astartes. Comprised entirely of Primaris Space Marines. Ooh, a story. A sword oath can never be broken. Failure to fulfill such an oath invites terrible dishonor and absolute shame. Oh. Chaplain Lampros Hecaton. Oh, this newborn chapter. Captain Patricius, Ancient Corlin, Sergeant Initius, Templars of Legend. The Annals? The Annals? Since the Ultima founding, the Silver Templars have amassed an impressive battle record. Their victories have saved entire worlds from certain doom. Ah, history behind that. Codex. Ooh, Codex supplement. Designer note. The Silver Templars chapter was founded during the Ultima founding, and their ranks are made up entirely of Primaris Space Marines. As such, when building their army, we encourage players to only include Primaris Space Marines in their force. Note, however, that this does not encompass the wide range of powerful support pieces that these mighty warriors are known to field, such as the Repulsor Executioner. This section represents rules for fielding an army formed from the Silver Templars chapter, an Ultramarine successor chapter. If your army is Battleforged and includes any Silver Templar units, the rules in this section can be used in addition to those in Codex Supplement Ultramarines. So let's see. Their chapter tactic is the Bond Marshal. Each time a model with this tactic makes a melee attack against an infantry or biker unit, an unmodified hit roll of 6 automatically wounds the target. Each time a unit with this tactic is selected to shoot or fight, you can reroll 1 hit roll when resolving that unit's attacks. They've got some relics. If your army is led by a Silver Templars warlord, give one of the following chapter relics to a character. Named characters and vehicles cannot have any of the following relics. You can choose to. Yeah, so you can do it. You must still pay for the cost of the war gear if you are replacing this relic with what you chose. Write down any chapter relics in your army roster. So, the Armor of Xanaris for a Primaris model. Each time an attack with an armor penetration characteristic of -1 or 2 is allocated to the bearer, that attack has an armor pen of 0 instead, 1 or 2. That's nice. Each time the bearer would lose a wound as a result of a mortal wound, roll 1d6 on a 6, plus that wound is not lost. Nice. Banner of Echoes, a Primaris Ancient model only. Once per battle in your command phase, the bearer can use this relic. If it does, until the start of your next command phase, the bearer gains the following ability. An aura. While a friendly Silver Templars Primaris core unit is within 6 inches of the bearer, add 1 to the attack's characteristic of models in that unit. Got some warlord traits. Accomplished duelist. At the start of the fight phase, if this model is within engagement range of any enemy units, it can fight first that phase. Nice. Each time this warlord makes a melee attack, if it made a charge move, was charged, or performed a heroic intervention, you can reroll the wound roll. Precision Commander. In your command phase, you can select 1 friendly Silver Templars Primaris core unit within 6 inches of this warlord. Until the start of your next command phase, each time that unit is selected to shoot or fight, you can reroll 1 hit roll, and you can reroll 1 wound roll. And Spiritual Synergy. Select 1 weapon this warlord is equipped with. Excluding relics. Each time this warlord makes an attack with that weapon, an unmodified wound roll of 6 inflicts 1 mortal wound on that target in addition to any normal damage. And a couple stratagems. 1 or 2 command points and 1 command point. The Swordsman's Strike. Use this stratagem in your shooting phase. When a Silver Templars Primaris core unit from your army is selected to shoot, or in the fight phase, when a STPC unit from your army is selected to fight. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack against a character unit, add 1 to that attack hits roll. If that unit contains 5 or fewer models, this stratagem costs 1 command point, otherwise it costs 2. Use a stratagem in the fight phase when a Silver Templars Primaris unit from your army is selected to fight. If, when it was selected to fight, that unit was within engagement range of an enemy unit containing more models than itself, then until the end of the phase, each time a model in that Silver Templars unit makes an attack, you add 1 to strength, and you improve the armor pen of the attack by 1. That's nice. Seems pretty good. Nice stratagems. How to paint them. Battle ready or parade ready. Fancy. Battle ready or parade ready. The Bond Marshal. You've had a chance to read about the background of the Silver Templars. You've seen our guide to painting models for the chapter. Now have a look at this gallery of miniatures painted by readers and studio staff. Focus and Fury. Nice. I'm not so keen on this random white helmet. I much prefer the sticking with that metal helmet. That looks nice. And you guys, just gotta be you. I like the silver. I guess the red helmet works alright, but I think I'd still want it metal red instead of just red. I guess it makes sense that it's painted, but I still want it to be red. This is the 41st millennia. You could have metal red. Nice. Nice repulsor. Looks alright. And these little Reaver squads. And these guys who are not particularly changed. Oh. Ooh. Fancy. Oh no. Pretty. I like that. I came out pretty. New rules for Warcry and a handy cheat sheet. Oh, cool. Rules of engagement. Let's see. This month, Jervis has given up his throne of power to let Luis Aguilar talk about gaming aids. Luis Aguilar joined the Warhammer Age of Sigmar team a year and a half ago. Hello, Luis. And he's already made his mark on the Mortal Realms, including working on the new match play and pitch battle rules in the General's Handbook 2020. He's currently building a Karajan Overlord's army, which he hopes will conquer many lands and make much profit. Averaging dice rolls. And while everyone loves doing this, rolling for a large unit that has multiple attacks eats into the time you have given yourselves for the game. This is especially applicable to armies that use multiple horde units such as Plague Monks or Night Hunt, which can have an immense number of attacks in the combat phase. Using averages setup. Every 6 dice, one of them will be counted as a result of 1, one of them is as a result of 2, one of them as a result of 3, and so on. Using this sort of method during a game should only be used for large numbers of dice being rolled at once. I don't know. I suppose it makes sense just using statistics of the dice, the averages of the dice. But hey, it's an option. I'm good for it. Nice Karajan Overlords. The cheat sheet. Warhammer Age of Sigmar cheat sheet. Battle traits during setup, start of the battle round, hero phase, movement phase, shooting phase, charge phase, combat phase, battle shock phase. Yeah, I've written my own cheat sheets on this. Particularly when you're learning a new army and it does like 20 things in a turn. Yeah. Handy. Chasing the Flames. New rules. Ooh, yes, Cities of Sigmar. Over the next few pages, you'll find new rules for using the Hammer Hall warband in your games of Warcry. To the right, you'll find a great scene-setting story by Age of Sigmar quill wielder Jordan Green, which gives you an inkling of why Sigmar servants may have a need to venture into the 8 points. These guys, huh? Okay, well, I'm not going to go through the story. Hammer Hall abilities. Oh, it's the main abilities, and then we've got a guild champion, free guild sergeant, marksman with repeater handgun, marksman with long rifle. We've got the free guild guard with sword and shield, free guild greatsword, free guild guard with spear, free guild crossbowman, free guild guard with halberd, free guild handgunner, iron beard with drake fire pistol and cinderblast bomb, iron warden with grudge hammer torpedo, iron breaker, iron drake, wildwood warden, captain of the blackguard, wildwood ranger, and blackguard. Okay, so their abilities. Their double is Reclaim for Sigmar. A fighter can use this ability only if they are within 3 inches of an objective. Ooh, that's interesting. Add 1 to the strength and attacks characteristic of attack actions made by this fighter. This activation that have a range characteristic of 3 or less. For only a double. Now it is very specific. That has to be 3 inches of an objective, but still it's pretty neat. Add another double for whoever has that ability. Pulverizing Strike. Add half the value of this ability, rounding up to the number of damage points allocated by each critical hit from the next attack action made by this fighter. This activation that has a range characteristic of 3 or less. Good. Another double for you. Form shield wall until the end of the battle round. Add 1 to the toughness characteristic of friendly fighters with the bulwark while they are within 3 inches of this fighter. Okay. Triple for Sigmar and for Hammer Hall. A fighter can use this ability only if an enemy fighter has been taken down. Okay, so it's the usual leader thing. But has been taken down by an attack action made by them. This activation until the end of the battle round. Add 1 to the attack's characteristic of attack actions that have a range characteristic of 3 or less made by visible friendly fighters while they are within 6 inches of this fighter. Triple for volley of shots. Add half the value of this ability, rounding up to the attack's characteristic of the next attack action made by this fighter that targets an enemy fighter more than 3 inches away. That's pretty nasty. I assume most of the arrows. I guess the leader with the arrow ability. You guys have it too. Most of the archers have this volley of shots, which is nice. Add half the value for the attacks. Extra attacks are always nice. Chance for more critical hits. More critical hits can kill someone outright. It's nice. Anyway, quad, Righteous Purpose. This fighter makes a bonus attack action that has a range characteristic of 3 or less. Then pick 1 friendly fighter within 3 inches of this fighter. That fighter makes a bonus attack action that has a range characteristic of 3 or less. Nice. So, bonus attack for you just want to keep 2 fighters together so they can have an additional attack. It's good. It's a good quad. Chasing the flames. We've got several different battle plans laid out. That's very nice. And we've got some artifacts if you're doing it as a campaign. Warbands of Karngrad. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Pretty. Pretty Cypher Lords. Oh, and the Unmade. Having been joined by the bloodthirsty Slaughter Priest, the joyous Amputation have carved their way across the Murderlands in search of enlightenment. The Penumbral Hunters. Nice. Oh, a Splintered Fang. It's purple. Feels like I've seen you before. Absolutely no mercy. A Tale of 4 Warbands. Crippling Victories. Oh, look at that marbling effect. Oh, pretty. Nice aged metal too. Oh, pretty. So pretty. Very nice. Pretty trees. The model photograph. Ah, how to light and do good pictures of your models. Nice. Find the golden angle. Get your picture in focus. Oh my goodness, that is one ghastly looking fellow. I mean, done well, but ghastly. Setting up your camera, ISO and shutter speed, the camera phone. Cute. Glory points for Warhammer Underworld with Dave Sanders, sorry. Ah, it's a little short story. The Warhammer Crime short story. That's fun. As well as the chapter 11 for the Faith and Fire Black Library book. Must finish that. Inside the studio. Aww, itty bitty baby. He's on paternity leave with his newborn son William. Hello, William. Which army are you gonna choose? Ooh, that's nice. Nice. Sophie. Studio Challenges has painted a small force of salamanders. She's now gone back to her first love, the Space Wolves. Oh, those two. And that special edition model. Oh, nice. Look at that Seraphon. Oh, they look great. Oh, I really should not choose another army. I just love the Seraphon though. Oh, yes. But I'm not doing it yet. Aren't you a sweetie? You too. Thanks for watching. I hope those who were playing Cities of Sigmar are going to give it a shot. If they also want to try Warcry, do let me know how it goes for you. Whether you enjoyed playing with the Cities of Sigmar miniatures. I hope they have add some more Cities of Sigmar possible miniatures in for Warcry. Well, I kind of just want everyone to be able to play Warcry with whatever models they want. I guess I'm just like that. And the new silver chapters, the Silver Templars, are any of you tempted to try that out? Let me know in the comments below. And I thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye!